Our Blessed Life. I went by and found some plants, and since we hadn't done anything in the garden, I thought now's a better chance than any. They were half price. But oh man, look at all this work, y'all. This is crazy. But soon it'll look just like this back here and ready to put some plants in the ground.
We're a little behind,
Just a little.
but it's okay. We've had a lot going on, haven't we?
That's right. Get rooted in our blessed life.
So all of my starts that I had started earlier in the year, they died on me. And I always have fun starting the seeds. And then I got real sick and wasn't able to buy any starts from anybody and locally. And so Chris was like, these are 50% off, so hey. So he was sweet and he brought me some plants and some coffee this morning, and just was a sweetie. You're a sweetie.
I have my moments. Few and far between.
And now he's weeding for me. I did a little bit, but then look, y'all, this is like his drill and this auger thing. Wow. I don't
I
know.
think we got it offline. Maybe I might have got it from Wish or something like that.
Way back.
I don't think I paid very much for them. I think I just paid for the shipping, and that was way down cheap too.
Yeah.
And we hadn't used them before now, so
Well, it sure is coming in handy.
a whole lot less bending over. Anything to save the back.
So how you been doing, Chris?
I've been doing all right. Can't keep up, but hey, that's all right. Never bored.
Well, we had to take a break from doing the gardening and just trying to run up here to the fireworks tent. We let them borrow some of our fans and they're done, and we didn't get to do the fireworks tent this year. That was a change, wasn't it, baby?
After 13 years, yes it was.
That was hard, but with everything going on, we couldn't do it, and we were like, we got fans if y'all need them. We wanted to help out any way we could. We couldn't physically help out, but we sure did want to.
Yeah, definitely.
So we're taking a little break, running up to the fireworks tent, which isn't very far from our house, so
Woohoo!
but we just thought we'd take y'all along with us because we hadn't made a video in quite some time. But I think they understand. I think they understand.
I hope so. Chris is loading the fans, but I
I was gonna let y'all know that some of y'all don't know what's been going on with Charity, and I was gonna try to fill y'all in. Sorry, the sun is like right in my face. But in the end of April, we found out that Charity had a mass, and so she had to go through some testing and everything, and she had a biopsy done, and a couple of weeks ago she had a biopsy, and during the biopsy at a clinic, she hemorrhaged and lost a lot of blood and was sent by ambulance to the nearest hospital. So a 15-20 minute procedure turned into 2 or 3 days. Probably, was it 3 days in the hospital?
Yeah, 2.5.
Yeah, 2.5 days, 3 days in the hospital with another procedure to stop the bleeding. So that was a whole ordeal. And I'm sorry, y'all, this is gonna be kind of, because this is bumpy where we're at. But so after her getting out of the hospital, she was very weak, and she had to have 2 pints of blood, and it was just a big, for someone, Charity has never been in the hospital. This was her first time in the hospital, and it was just a whole traumatic thing for her and Mom and Daddy. So after that, we found out that the biopsy come back as stage 1 cancer. So we go this week. It's been about 2 weeks since she's been out of the hospital, and we go this coming week. We're going to go for our first appointment with the oncologist and try to see what our plan of action is. So we just ask y'all's prayers. Charity's only 22, and she's our baby. Right, baby?
Yeah.
And so I just wanted to fill y'all in on that. I know there was some confusion with I had done kind of like a small video of some pictures of the ordeal, because I didn't video any of that. That was really tough for me and Chris to see, so I didn't video any of that. But the pictures was the slideshow that I did. It was kind of for me and Chris. It was kind of like for me and Chris to kind of heal over what we had seen, because it was pretty traumatic. But we just want to fill y'all in on what was going on. We love y'all, and we know that you're praying for us, and we feel those prayers, because literally that is what is carrying us through this right now. Right, baby? So, but we're got the fans loaded. On a lighter note, we got the fans loaded, and we're on the way back to the house. So I guess we'll see y'all in a little bit when we get there.
Hi y'all. We are getting eat up with skeeters out here. I know they must be under every leaf, bucket, and every bit of water that's out here. They're just eating us alive. We got these little stickers, and I don't remember where we got them from. Something online I ordered, and they're supposed to help keep the mosquitoes away. They haven't kicked in real good yet. We're not sponsoring or anything, because I can't even remember the name of the company. But we're gonna see if they help out a little bit. I wish they'd pull these weeds. I mean grass.
Right? I was telling Chris, I was like, we did this already. We pulled these weeds, and
it's the 3rd time.
This is the 3rd time we've prepped to put plants in the ground, and everything's been happening. So I don't know if y'all had years like that where nothing just worked right, but that's been our year.
My goodness. You'd really think that whenever you sifted the dirt and you got the dirt out of the way that it would actually, help keep this from happening. But I guess not. At least I'm not bored.
Oop.
Not a good bucket.
No. These Lowe's buckets, they're pretty brittle after a few years.
Definitely. We found out that the food grade buckets are best.
I'm sure that somebody's already taught that, and we just didn't learn until...
We were just getting buckets.
Yeah.
Because we needed to get buckets, and we didn't pay any attention.
We even got totes, if y'all see, like from Goodwill. And yeah, they're not sturdy either. Those, like that green one over there, that little green one, the thicker totes are better, but those thin totes, whew, they break. And then somebody gave us these cat litter buckets. They've been pretty good. But, sorry Lowe's, but these Lowe's buckets, whew. We have a mix and match. Now, them white ones over there, those are the food grade. They had soy sauce in them, and we got that from a local restaurant that they were throwing away. My mom picked them up for us. But, yeah, we have a mixture of containers.
We used to be able to find pickle buckets, but I haven't seen anybody with pickle buckets anymore. All this progress in restaurants, they come in plastic bags and frozen and all that kind of good stuff. Well, it's crumbling under my hands again.
I think somebody said Firehouse Subs sells their pickle buckets, but they sell them, but I don't know how much. So
yeah, I know I've seen I know I've seen their red buckets, but I don't know if that's their pickle buckets or if it's just for that. But I'm sure they're good for your projects and things like that, but they're just not good for sitting in the sun baking.
So me and Chris has kind of talked about just doing away with the containers and just seeing how the ground will do. This ground where we live is just not very good. It's rocky, but we thought about just trying to till it up and just see one year, just do a few rows.
But Sabrina loves to do the actual planting, and she can't get all the way down there.
See, you just broke it. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
So if you...
I've had paper cuts worse than that.
So if you see little blue pieces everywhere, it's these buckets, y'all.
Yes, definitely.
It's kind of nice just to sit and talk with our friends, huh?
It is. Back in February, Sabrina's birthday, I got her some of these rain barrels. We talked about getting them for years, and we just always didn't get them. And finally got them. We got 3 of them, 2 for the garden and 1 for the chickens. But I got to figure out how to get all the rain collected in them. There's a hole that big to collect rain in is not okay.
Yeah.
So they're pretty empty. I gotta figure that out. If you have any suggestions on that, leave a comment for me. That way we kind of can get some ideas. straighten this all up, and we'll continue this tomorrow. It's the next day to evening because it's just too hot to get out here and do anything earlier. And we had no water as of like 4 o'clock this morning. So we didn't get water until about 4:30 this afternoon, 5 o'clock. So now seems like a good time to do something that needs watering. All right, here we are. We've got all of our plants planted, except for our herbs. We're going to figure out where we can match those up with our tomatoes and peppers and things like that, or if they need to be by themselves. But last year I got 2 75-foot trickle hoses. I don't remember exactly if that's what it's called, but I got those, and we're trying to use that. That way I'm not beating up my plants every time I go to water them. That I can hopefully just turn the water on. It does all the work while I'm taking care of chickens and stuff. Well, I think that's about as much as we can see. Well, that we can see. So I guess it's time for us to end. Thank y'all so much for joining in. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.